Hello and welcome to Cloud News, where I bring you some of the interesting items which have dropped into my mailbox in the last 7 days. Sprint are to launch cloud services this year. Unlike its rivals Verizon, who bought themselves a cloud service provider in Terramark, Sprint will be offering their services from their existing data center capacity, and will be offering software collaboration services as well as infrastructure as a service solution. Now, there's no word yet on the software offerings, what they will be, who they'll be from, but Sprint customers are apparently crying out for this kind of thing. It's the #1 topic of conversation, according to Paget Alves, Sprint's head of business marketing. Choice and competition in the markets is always a good thing, and we'll make sure that all of the providers continue to up their game. Azure is to get cheaper for smaller organizations. Microsoft's announced that from the 1st of October, the price for the extra small compute hour will be reduced by 20%. Good news! But also announced is the news that all of the compute time will be reported at the small compute hour level. This does seem a little bit confusing, but the easy way to think about it is that one extra small compute hour is 1/3 of one small compute hour, so it's a 3-to-1 ratio. For billing purposes, this is supposed to make life easier and will allow users to change their workloads between those kind of compute hour cycles. Makes it easier. Overall, this is designed to get more and smaller developers interested in using the Microsoft platform for application delivery and development. And there's more information and details on this over at the Azure blog. It's the week of the cloud operating systems, or so it would seem. Nimbula have launched their Nimbula Director version 1.5 as the first cloud operating system to run geographically distributed clouds. Meanwhile, Joyent believes that their CloudOS, which interestingly they've released into open source, is the only modern OS. Both of these systems have adopted KVM as the underlying hypervisor, which makes them attractive for migration and adoption purposes, but I'm still reserving judgment on the viability of these things in the broader market. We have to keep an eye on the new technology though. You never know, it might just catch on. Amazon continues to add to its AWS portfolio. VPC, Virtual Private Clouds, although I'm not really happy with that choice of words, is one of the products, and AWS Gulf Cloud is another. Gulf Cloud aims to provide US-centric services capable of supporting federal agency and departments. It's funny, but I'm sure I've seen Gulf Cloud out there somewhere else. An Office 365 outage was caused by networking interruption, and the scuttlebutt is saying that some of the Cisco kit in the data center in North America which failed. There's no one confirming or denying that at the moment though. Microsoft are offering a 25% refund to customers affected by the 3-hour outage and assuring them that the data center's networking facilities have been remediated. Now, I keep saying that this is all good, a solid learning experience, and delivery can only be improved as a result, but they're not making our lives easier, are they? And finally, yes, I have an "and finally" story for Cloud News today. An airport was closed this week when it was believed that a UFO was seen overhead. The perceived threat turned out to be, well, of course, it was a cloud. A punch hole cloud, in fact. These are usually caused by aircraft transiting a layer of trapped water vapour. That over an airport. Who'd have thunk it? That's it from me and for Cloud News this week. TTFN.